So some of the current trends we have seen have really pushed what our public procurement policies and overall policies for oversight into a different realm. What I'm talking about is, for example, over the last 10 years, we've seen a push for more viewpoints on cybersecurity, on data security when it comes to data in the cloud, who owns that data, who has rights to that data, how that data is going to be used. And so we've seen a lot of implementation when it comes to cybersecurity requirements, data management requirements. A lot of us right now are plagued by waiting for CMMC to come live or NIST regulations. Make sure that we're treating the data that the government uses or that we use from the consumer is treated appropriately. Additionally, artificial intelligence has been changing the way that we leverage data because all of this data is being used to build a model. And that model, we need to know where it's storing. And when I say we, I mean the government or the end user, whoever it might be. So we see this prevalent need for making sure that there's a goodness factor when it comes to a lot of these policies and protecting the public, protecting the data, and making sure that if there is sensitive government data or personal data, that we understand how it's going to be leveraged, protected, and overall how it's going to be used by that provider. Secondly, how do we bring in these commercial companies that don't view the government as a good customer or an appealing customer? There's a lot of companies that feel that way, especially small startups that feel like it's a complicated world. There's too many policies, too many regulations. It's just too much, and we hear this a lot. And so one of the things that we've seen again is a big push in 2025 of looking into how do we bring in these commercial tech companies? How do we leverage other transaction authorities? How do we leverage FAR Part 12 or simplified acquisition thresholds and procedures in order for these companies to want to do business with the government? How do we simplify the overall so that we can see what impact it has in terms of bringing new technology to the government end user, but also how do we test that technology or develop that technology so the overall public can benefit from it. So we've seen a mass impact over the last 10 years, not only in language, but also in the last year and a half, where there has been a big push to implement a lot of these policies that have existed and to leverage them to their full intent, even if, for example, some of those policies have existed since 1992.